Salvete omnes, this is Emilia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Mega Man X. In the last episode, we launched an octopus clear into the scrapyard, and we now only have one Maverick to go. And I usually tend to save him for last. The reason for that should be fairly evident once we get to the boss battle, but this is Sting Chameleon. And I guess his stage at least isn't too bad. Never noticed that X actually teleports through the leaves of the trees there. That's kind of interesting. Yes, we are in a forest. A robotic forest, but a forest nevertheless. And the lumberjack enemies are back. Well, they fit a heck of a lot better here than in Chill Penguin stage, which had absolutely nothing to do with forests whatsoever. They also have these cute little Mets wearing leaves on their heads, and a lumberjack that can't do much to us. I think if you leave the leaf Mets alive long enough, they actually will start spawning little caterpillars. And we have the grasshoppers again. Now here we have a bit of a, not exactly a path split, but we can go up, or we can go straight forward, or we can actually go down. And we need to take all three paths. Down here, we have a wall full of blocks. We can break with those the head upgrade actually. And if we dash across, we get this heart tank. Last one in the game. And you actually can't make that jump without this water here, and the water only appears if you've beaten Launch Octopus before coming here. If it weren't for that, I might consider doing this guy a little bit earlier because of, well, something we're about to get. This stage actually does have a mini-boss, and it's right here, but this is an optional fight. Whoop. And another good example of why it would be nice to have the shoulder button, or the dash button, not mapped to A. I can never remember what these things are called, but it's like RT55J or something. It's a lot of letters and numbers is what it is. It's a robot. Then again, I guess every enemy in these games is a robot, so that's not saying much. But this is an actually robotic-looking one. As with Spark Mandrill, it might be a decent idea to try to lure it. Make your attack just after it gets done with one of its. And of course, being a mid-boss, it has no way of showing you how much HP it has left. And it has a lot of it, too. I swear this thing takes more hits than some of the actual bosses in the game. I guess all of the actual bosses, since technically they all always have 32 HP. I think you can tell when it's close to being dead by if it starts smoking, and it's not yet. And look at how much damage we've already dealt to it. And I think if it grabs you with the claw, it'll probably throw you into the wall or something. Oh, there we go, it's smoking. I don't know, I generally try not to get grabbed by the claw, so I guess I don't actually know what it does. Oh, whoop. That was careless, but... Oh, and in case you couldn't tell, it's only vulnerable on its head, which naturally is the smallest part of its body. So, yeah. Big, fat, ugly robot, itty-bitty hitbox. I'm not actually sure if charge shots help much. I mean, it doesn't have any invincibility frames, so you'd think just spamming normal shots would be a good idea, but the fact that its hitbox is so stinking small, and it jumps around all the time, making it harder to hit. Actually, come to think of it, when it smokes, maybe it's only 50% of the way down. I'm not sure. Come to think of it, I'm not sure if that's something I've actually seen fan games do more of with Mega Man games, is actually give the mid-bosses health bars. Whoop. And obviously it jumps toward you, so you don't really want to stay on the ground too long, unless you wish to get smashed. Oh, there we go, finally. Yeah, that thing takes a while to take down, but as our reward for beating it, we get the last Dr. Light capsule. You remember these? It's been a while since we've gotten one. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. Yeah, it's pretty much... This is the body part, and it's pretty much as basic as you can get. Makes you take less damage when you have it equipped. So you might be wondering why we didn't get that earlier on. And the answer to that would be because it's in freaking Sting Chameleon stage. Interestingly, beating that mid-boss actually does another thing. If you hadn't defeated him, this part would be full of falling blocks. But since we beat the robot thing, all we have to deal with are these rock enemies. So yeah, it's probably worth going ahead and taking down the sub-boss if you can. There are a couple of reasons. Yeah. In fact, I always do it to the point where I forget that this cave is actually supposed to be harder to get through than I normally make it because of the falling rocks. But we're out of the cave anyway. Oh, we have these woodpecker enemies. Come to think of it. That one spawned a caterpillar, but can they only do that once? Nope, there we go. Yep. I think that's the same kind of caterpillar that you get out of the Mets. Not sure what the purpose of that... Wait, can I actually... Oh, I actually can get up to that platform, okay. Didn't look like it would have had a wall that was climbable. Some of these guys. And we can get a 1-up here. That was actually surprisingly easy to get 1-up, and I wonder if it's because it's Sting Chameleon. And we actually get a ride armor. The original Mega Man X actually had a few stages with ride armors, probably more than most games. I think this is our third one? Yeah, it's Chill Penguin. I forgot who the second one was, but I know there's another stage with it. And we finished and filled our sub-tanks, it looks like. Obviously, this mud stuff here you'll sink in, so you have to constantly keep jumping. A little like the sand levels in Super Mario Bros. 2, I suppose. Well, that thing took more damage than I guess I thought it had. Oh, you butthole. Now you're gonna leave me with less than... Okay, I guess I haven't had that happen before. I'm usually a little more careful than that, but we are at the boss. Like I said, Sting Chameleon's stage is fairly painless if you take out the mid-boss so you don't have rocks falling on you. The boss, on the other hand... Well... Here we go. That really seems like it should have done more than 1 damage to him. The Sting Chameleon basically has 3 things he does. Well, 4 if you count just moving around while camouflaged. He can fling that spread shot of tail spikes at you. He can come down closer to your level and try to hit you with his tongue. And then he can do this. The random spike fall of doom. And I do mean random. That was unproductive. Stupid. You know what? Forget charging. I'm just gonna concentrate on actually... Oh yeah, and his ceiling is spiked. Allow me to demonstrate that. Dang it. I don't usually hit the ceiling that often. Yeah, this boss is random, he's fast, and he spends a lot of the time completely invulnerable. You can slightly tell where he is by the scenery kind of shimmering a bit, and I'm honestly not actually sure how they pulled that effect off on the Super Nintendo, but they did. Yeah. I guess the Spikes of Doom attack is generally the most annoying one because, like I said, it's basically random, So you have to have good reflexes to dodge that one, which I don't. Now, if you saw the perfect run of this stage, or this battle rather, oh, but its tongue lashing can actually catch you off guard too, as you saw most of the times he's done it. I actually didn't know he could do that straight down. Yeah, this would be another good case for not having the dash button on one of the face buttons. Whoa! And death by tongue. Come to think of it, how many lives do I have? Do I still have all those lives I got from Armored Armadillo stage? Most of it looks like. Well, let's see if we can do a little better the second time. Yeah, starting to think maybe I should just use uncharged shots on this guy because it would make it easier to dodge. Oh sure, yes, start off with that attack. At least it didn't hit me that time. Whoa! Not supposed to do that many times in a row. Or twice in a row, either. Actually, I guess the thing to do would be to have a... If he's up top, go with the charged shots, and if he's down low, either just avoid him or uncharged. And contact damage is a thing, too. Well, his health bar is still farther down than mine, at least. I'm actually surprised I didn't get hit there. Whoa! Huh. That was an interesting way of hitting him. Yeah, save the charge shots for when you're close enough to him. Be able to get up the wall and get into a relatively safe position. There are no safe positions with Sting Chameleon. Oh, I got lucky with the spikes again. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to avoid that one. That was probably not the best way to set myself up for that. Ah! Okay, don't fully charge during that. I was gonna say that at least one thing about the Spikes of Doom attack is it's a great opportunity to get a charge shot ready. That is not how you hit a chameleon. Yeah, I like to do this guy last because it means I have all the heart tanks. And all the E-tanks if I feel like using them. Okay, only 2. There we go. Yeah, I'm not doing a perfect run, so pretty much I just have to outlast him. Which, it does help though that I got the Dr. Light capsule on his stage. Without that, it would probably not be as easy. But anyway, Sting Chameleon down, fortunately. Hard to say whether he or Boomer Kawanger is more annoying, really. But we have his weapon, the Chameleon Sting. A little bit of a laser spread shot kind of thing. Also, the only weapon in the series that the only weapon in the series that consists of the boss you get it from, with their name switched around. Imagine doing that with other Mavericks, like Penguin Chill, Eagle Storm. I'll admit Octopus Launch would be interesting. Squid Launcher, oh yeah! But yes, we have the Chameleon Sting, and we have 743138528521. And we have a cutscene. Hello, Zero. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans. For a second there, I read that as his what against the humans, like W-A-T. What against the humans? But yes, now our stage select music has changed, and we have this. But we will worry about the fortress stages next time. Now that we've finished all the Mavericks, I will see you then.